Hi, so this is Bumblebee. This is my first official video on YouTube. I recorded this video and it took me like 3 hours and I had to condense it into 24 minutes. So it's like at times 20 speed, so I'm sorry if it's too fast for you. But if I hadn't done that, this would be like a 3-part thing and I just didn't. That's unnecessary. Anyway, as you can see from the title of this video, I am making the Phantomhive Household. Now, the characters that I'm making, this is based off of the manga, not really the anime per se. Although I am considering making Book of Circus characters, or the characters in Book of Circus, like Doll, all of them, because I really want to make Snake. I love Snake. Anyway. This here is Sebastian Michaelis, and you can see his eyes are like different colored. That's because I downloaded some CC for Aster. If you've read the manga and you're up to date, you know what I'm talking about when I say that. And I was having some issue like turning off the the heterochromia or whatever. I was having some issue with that. And I think I finally figured it out, but I was debating about using CC just because I understand how frustrating it can be to like download a family and you don't have the pack for that or you don't have the CC, so I'll try to link the CC below this video, and when I post this on the gallery I'll include the YouTube link on it so that people can get the CC from that video. But yeah, what I'm thinking about doing after this is I want to do a series of making characters from books, movies, TV shows, real life, like anything like that. Character-wise and floor plan-wise. Like, the next part of this series is I'm going to be making the Phantomhive Manor. I don't have all the packs, so it probably won't be the best version, but once I get all the packs, I'll probably go back and do like a revamp of this series if I get that far. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing, and that part is probably going to be 3-part because I'm in college and I'm not going to have time to like do all of it in one sitting like I do. I don't like leaving stuff halfway. If I start something, I have to finish it right then and there. Like, I can't walk away from it. So that's gonna be hard for me. I'm probably gonna like build the manor and then I'm going to furnish it in a different video and then do the landscaping in the 3rd part. It just depends on how long the videos take altogether. I was just gonna start off with Sebastian and Aster, or well, CL, quote unquote. Like quotation mark wise, I mean. But I don't know. I started making them and then I was like, oh, but Mayren, and then I started making Mayren, or like I did, pulled her up, and then I'm like with Finian, because Finian's my favorite of the servants. And I'm like, well, I'll have to do Bard and Tanaka too, so bam, there they are. And then I threw CL in there, which I'll talk about later, but I loved doing CL because we don't really know too much about him just yet. Anyway, for Sebastian here, it was hard clothing wise. None of them are like official. I think this outfit for him is official, but I go back later and I look at it. For sleepwear, I put a shirt on him. Like right now he doesn't have a shirt, but later on I put a shirt on him just because, I don't know, I thought it'd be weird him shirtless. This is Aster. I decided to go with child, like toddler version of them, just because I thought it'd be cute, watching them grow up together. I'm probably gonna do a gameplay series. I don't know of like what it would entitle. It'd probably be like them in modern life, maybe it was if they were today, like alive today, they were a rich family. What I do hate though is I wanted to make Tanaka their Aster and CL need to have like a parent, which is really annoying, but I also understand. But I can't make Tanaka like their legal guardian unless he's their parent. Like, if I wish like he could be like their grandfather and live in the household with them, but no. I could probably make Vincent and Rachel just kill them, but that's too much work. Yeah, but could I even make like Tanaka the dad of one of them? I wonder. I don't know. Anyway, here I was looking at which purple would be best. I was gonna give him, because I have the eye, that the little demon mark Sebastian put on him. I have that, but I can't put an eye patch on him because he's so young. Hold on, I gotta put my laptop on a charger. Because he's so young, which is annoying. It's really annoying. But, I really like the purple like eye that he has. It's so cute, and the way it looks, it's very similar to how he looks in the picture that I was using as reference. Oh, as you can see, I took off the masculine just because I was looking for like maybe a blouse that had a bow, just because like see that jacket, like that jacket dress right there, the New York jacket. I thought that would be really cute because that's similar to what he wears, but I eventually just go with this. I wish like I could do like that suit had shorts, but they don't. Cause I like his iconic little shorts with his boots. I thought that like I needed to have that, so I eventually just go with that because this one, because it is what he wore. It's just like a pant version. And for the second one I really like. I do a more modern style, which I think all of them except for Bard. No, not Bard. Tanaka, maybe, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. One of them doesn't have a second everyday wear. But dressing up Aster was so much fun just because, like, if I wanted to use CC so badly, but that wouldn't be fair because I'm already using it for his eyes. But the outfit that is his second is my favorite. I think most of the second variations for the characters are my favorite, but also the winter wear for uh, a lot of the characters are also really cute, like Aster and CL. I switched, like they have like scarves, and I switched the hats, like Aster's wearing CL's hat that goes with his scarf, and CL's wearing Aster's hat that goes with his scarf. It's just so cute. I just love the idea of that. But I got this little rainbow thing because I wanted to utilize the purple shorts because like they're so cute. It's just like it's just so they're so cute. But I really like purple on him, mostly because of his eye. I think that's one of the things that separates them along with their hair. I feel like Aster would be more not unkept, but more long hair and stuff like that. But for CL, I went with cut hair. I didn't go for the same style. I could have, but I figured that they're just two different people to really warrant that. You know what I mean? Even though they look like exactly the same. I just went with this that the first hairstyle I eventually go with. Like I like that one too, but I don't know, their heads look so big and huge, and it's just it's weird. It's weird. I hate it. Oh, also his eyes. They're a different color, blue. It's a very subtle difference, but I thought it'd be cute, you know? That was like a slightest a deeper blue than Ciel's, than Ashter's, I mean. Sorry, I just ate uh, spicy food for dinner and my nose is so stuffed up. But for him, I decided I wanted to go a bit more colorful because from what we saw of Ciel, he was very outgoing and just confident in himself. And I couldn't really go for bright colors with a lot of the characters. But with him, we don't know a lot about him, so I just decided to do whatever I wanted to. For the swimsuit, I thought that it was so cute that they looked the same. Like it was the same style. It's just like two different designs. Twins are such a good thing like to create. Just because you could make them look exactly the same, you can make them variants of each other. Like for this one, I was wanting to do the same jacket that Aster has, just the ones with the white dots on the sleeves, but I eventually just went for the opposite. You see what I did with the hat and scarf? I'm so proud of that. I don't know why. This one's Mayren. You're gonna see, like, I was doing it, and like, by the time I was finished with her, I'm like, she reminds me of Madame Red so much, because I stick with this hairstyle, because I, I didn't have, there's only one pigtail style. Oh, and then I used a CC for her skin, just because, I saw I had it, and I'm like, oh, that's such a pretty skin overlay. But she looks so weird right there. I couldn't figure out what happened to her. Like, her lips were just not, they were not okay. Because, like, her nose is so small and her lips are, like, so big. But yeah, I really liked that hair. But I wanted to stick with her short hair, because I don't think we've ever saw it down. I mean, maybe that time in Book of Murder when Sebastian went by her room, but I can't really remember too well. Ugh, but I don't want to look it up. We're just going with that. Her hair is that long, you know? So I eventually changed it to like pigtails. Oh, I put this flower thing on her head because it's another CC that I had to like symbolize her little maid headdress that she had. I guess that's what you would call it. And it looks better with the next hair choice that I ended up going with. Oh, I chose this outfit just because I thought it'd be very cute, you know, like their first outfit is like what they would wear in the book, but the second variation is what they would wear in modern time. And so I thought it'd be so cute to like keep the little headdress because it was like flowered little hairband. I'll give her a choker too because I wanted to close off the collar like how it is in her pictures, how she is in the manga and the anime, but I think it's cute. They don't have any of those glasses. Oh, here I am again trying to figure out how to turn off the heterochromia. But, I think. Anyway, I think right here is whenever I realized she looks like Madame Red. That may be later. I think that's during partying. Whenever I was picking out her party outfit or something. But, oh, what was I saying? I'm sorry, I started rambling. Um, oh, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, well, we're gonna move on. Oh, look, see, like, right here, whenever I chose a pigtail, I was like, I could use that as her everyday hairstyle, but I don't know. It wasn't doing it for me because she has the bangs and the two little pieces of hair loose, and I wanted to keep that. That's why I was going for the bob. But I eventually just go with the ponytail that you saw. I had not that one, that one. And I decided to make her hair like an auburn, not like a redhead color, but I changed it from before because it was like, it was too red. It reminded me too much of Madame Red. Which is sad because I feel like Mayron's hair is like a purple, kind of. Like a purple red, but there's no good purple. There's just like, okay, I'm like a purple blue, and then there's like a ugly purple. But yeah, I could have done more with her swimsuit. I could have, but I think by that point I was like, I don't want to do this. By that point I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I want to move on. I really wanted to get to CL. Here's Bard. I'm not good at face structures. If anybody does watch this, please tell me if they look like how they're supposed to, because I tried so hard, but no matter what I did, I feel like none of them look like what they were supposed to look like. But that might just be me. With Bard, it was really hard. Like, I didn't want to go for the waiter outfit for his first one, but it matched so well. If only there was one that was fully white. That'd be fucking beautiful. Oh, excuse my language, I'm sorry. But, oh, another thing I was having issue with was his beard. Like, there wasn't any that was just on the chin area, which is what he has. So I went with this at first until I tried to do, like, until I changed his hair color. And then I was like, nah, it's not cutting it out. It's not doing it for me. Oh, and then another thing was I went for, like, a darker blonde than for Finian. Finian's was, like, like, one shade, one, like, the blonde in front of this blonde. But yeah, I couldn't figure out his hair, so eventually I just like picked this one. Like, I don't know why I hate it so much. It's like their head is too big. Like, what? Why is that? Like, it looks like their head just doubles in size. So I just like shove a hat on him in every other uh category besides formal. For formal, I just change it to um a messy kind of, like, he tried to tame his hair, but he couldn't really do it. What I wanted to avoid was the pimp look. I feel like I made him look too pimpish, or wannabe pimp, I guess. you know, you know what I'm talking about. Those guys who act all pimpy, and it's just in those movies or whatever. But yeah, I wanted to avoid that because I felt like with the hat, it was already looking like that. But you can just replace his hair with like CC, y'all find, or if y'all decide to like use one of the other hairs, then that's fine too. But that orange was way too obnoxious for me. Like, I love orange, love it, but it was too much, so I changed it later, not here, like whenever I go back through for like the final overlook. Oh, and for Bard, I like looked up what his last name was because like I couldn't remember. Um, like Mayren, is Mayren just like, it's just her first name. I get that, but I didn't know what her last name was, so I just went May and then Ren. And then for Bard, I went with Bard, like Baldry. I think that's how you say his first name. Baldry, Bald, Baldry Ramsey, because there was like this meme that popped up that said Bard is his last name's Ramsey because he's related to Gordon Ramsay, and I thought it was so funny. So I know, I'm sorry, I'm a basic girl. Um, I'm trying not to cuss just because my family is probably gonna watch this, and I don't want to like, I don't want to say bad things. That, and if anybody that's young watches this, cussing is not okay. But anyway, Finian, I love Finian so much, especially because of the chapter with that little witch girl or whatever. Don't want to say too much for people who haven't read it, but yeah, I loved him. Like, I fell in love with him. But I wanted to do the little farmer's hat that he did, um, but I couldn't. Like, there wasn't any there. I didn't want to get CC for it, so once again, I had to stick with that. I also wanted to get like tattoo for the back of his neck that was like numbers or something, but I ended up just putting on like the butterfly neck tattoo, which you can only really clearly tell that it's butterflies in one of the outfits, and I wasn't really gonna change it. So you'll just have to deal. But I really love his hair, not the that hair, the hair that he has for his normal outfit. Oh, and then for his first normal outfit, I know it looks kind of weird, but I was trying to match it with what he wears in the manga and the anime. Um, which it's his, I think it's his party outfit or his summer outfit that I changed later on, because I went back to look at pictures of him and I saw like he had this really cute little bow tie thing, and I was like, oh, I remember seeing, and then I remembered seeing an outfit like that for whenever I was doing Tanaka, and I ended up going back to change that. But yeah, um, I picked outfits that would cover the back of his neck, except for sleep or active wear, um, because I couldn't do the little farmer's hat. But here is Tanaka. But I think I went back to like check their traits. Then I just switched Sebastian around because he had to be a cat lover, obviously. But I wanted to do neat and perfectionist too. But I just switched out perfectionist for neat instead. I didn't know what to do for their like ambitions. So for Tanaka, I just put like famous Arthur, and then for Asher, I did he wants to be a genius, and then for CL, I put social butterfly. Um, we don't I was reading like something to get a better idea of what Astro CL would be, but I don't want to like jump to conclusions on or like use other people's assumptions on what he would be. So if I do a gameplay with these characters and using the mansion, I'm kind of scared on how like it'll be, like how I'm gonna raise, I guess, CL to be, I don't know what's the word, to be how he is probably going to be in the book whenever the Arthur makes another chapter. But yeah, here is just going through all of them, making sure all of them are okay. But yeah, I will take suggestions on what book, TV, anime, anything, anyone, whatever y'all ask, I will do. I'll make the characters, I'll look at floor plans, I'll study a bit, and I'll make I'll make it. Just be patient, because I'm a full-time college student. I'm only my second semester this year, so still getting into the hang of things. But I really like following floor plans, and I figured that I would share that with other people because I did it for one of my other mangas on my old computer. Um, so I just figured that it would be fun to do it for other people too, because it was so satisfying finally having like the characters made, the little house, like the house made. I just loved it. Even though I don't really played in it, it was like amazing to like see the environment in 3D, get to see the characters and have them interact with each other. It was just, I loved it so much, and I want to share that with other people. If y'all do want me to do like gameplays, I will. I was thinking about doing other games too, but for now that's it. I don't know what to do for background music because copyright stuff and like that, so I might just not put anything in the background. I hope y'all are okay with that. Anyway, that's all. I really hope you'll have a good morning, a good night, good afternoon, and bye.